Hey everyone, it is Liz with Liz Art Finds, and great news, we are horizontal. For the first time ever, my haul video today is going to be horizontal. I may not be looking at y'all in the eye, but I'm learning this whole new thing. So anyway, check this out. This is my favorite thing, like ever. Now, I didn't really find it. I mean, I sort of found it, but I'm not gonna sell it, at least not right now. So anyway, I have no idea how, but somehow this showed up in my Facebook feed as a Facebook Marketplace thing. It still has its original sticker. I wrote to the lady and I asked her for some more information, and apparently this was gifted to her in 1993 when a family member went to Italy. And they went to this factory, and it's the F&M Ballerin company in Murano. So this is a Murano piece, and it actually says Murano made in Italy on the little sticker. But check out this stopper. I gotta be super careful here. Is this not the most beautiful, cool, fabulous piece you've ever seen? Like, I'm in love. So I bought this. It was only $45. I thought about selling it. I really did. I mean, I originally bought it to sell, and then I got it home and I put it in my cabinet with my perfume bottles, and it's really happy there. So for a little while anyway, I'm going to keep this. I think it's worth more than $45. I think some of the perfume bottles, some of the smaller ones, are selling at $45. I think this is worth more. At least to me, it's worth a whole lot more. It's just the most beautiful thing. So anyway, gonna hold on to that, but that was like the coolest thing. And then while I was there, she also offered me an inkwell that her family members bought at the same time. So this is a beautiful Murano inkwell with a beautiful ink pen. I paid $35, which is probably retail on this. It looks like there's some similars sold right around $35. But the stopper was so beautiful. It actually matches a perfume bottle that I already have. So I was gonna sell this, but again, it's gonna live in my cabinet for a little while. And I wanted to share with you guys before I showed you my amazing haul, because I don't know, they're just so pretty. They're just so pretty. So anyway, those are my two exciting things. I guess I bought them for me for the holidays with my Christmas money. So yeah, it's just super exciting. They're gonna live with my other beautiful glass for a while. So I went out, let's see, three different thrift stores since we last spoke. I actually went to another one in New Hampshire where I picked up 3 t-shirts and a Stone Mountain purse, but nothing there really exciting enough to share. But last night, oh my God, I found some amazing things, like amazing things, which I'm so excited to share with you. But before that, I'm gonna get to the other things that I found this week. So the first thing, I went out middle of the week to one of the local Goodwills after meeting up with a friend near that spot. You want a good laugh? Well, you may not appreciate the laugh, but way back when, around 1999, 2000, I think 2000 to 2004 maybe, I actually had a business called Liz Art Design, and it was a tie-dye business, and I taught kids how to do tie-dye, but I also made and sold my own tie-dyes at local fairs and festivals and whatnot. At the Goodwill, I found one of my shirts. Now, I know it's my shirt because I know what my shirts look like, and they're very different, and I purposely bought shirts where the cotton thread, the thread was cotton, the stitching was cotton, so it took the dye. So that, you know, like a lot of tie-dyes, you'll see the white stitching just kind of pops out because the most normal t-shirts, the thread doesn't take the dye. But I specifically bought t-shirts where I could dye them. So anyway, this is one of mine. And it's just so weird, like 20 years later, 23 years later, to find something that you made that looks like it was hardly ever worn in a thrift store. Crazy, crazy. So anyway, this is a Liz Art Design t-shirt. I didn't have my own tags back in the day. They were anvil shirts. that I used, but this is clearly one of the ones that I did. I probably have a picture of it somewhere. But anyway, I paid $4.99 for my t-shirt. I think I can get 15 for it. I mean, back in the day, they sold for 25, but it's been so long, and it's not brand new anymore. And I don't know, I'll ask 15 and see what happens. But it was just the weirdest thing, you know, I'm looking at the shirts and I'm like, wait a minute, I know that shirt. So anyway, there was that. Then I bought the Tiddlywinks. So this particular brand, it was 99 cents. It is brand new. Everything is still in its original packaging if you open it up. And the last one sold on eBay for $11 even. So 99 cents into $11. I figured it's a $10 bill sitting on the shelf. I would pick it up. So I'm going to try to get this listed soon. It's very lightweight, should be easy to ship. So that was exciting. And then I picked up a couple other not so exciting things. I was really trying to find some things because at that point I wanted to have some things to share with you guys. And I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure that I would. So I picked up a couple things that were a little random. So I got this teapot. It's from 1994, so it's vintage, a brand called Mercury's. And it was part of a teapot set. So this set came with, now I didn't get any of these things, but it originally came with little teacups and saucers and napkin rings and gosh, there was some other stuff in the set. And the whole set sold on eBay for right around 100. So I had seen that comp. I didn't realize it was for the whole set. So I purchased this. It's in really good condition. There's a teeny tiny little chip in the glaze on the roof, on the cover bit, but I didn't see that at the time. I paid $3.99 for it, and oh shoot, I forgot to add everything up today. I spent $3.99 for it. I can probably sell it for 18 to 20, being reasonable, maybe 15. But, you know, a little bit of profit in there. And then I picked up a candle for myself. I love these old candles. I used to buy them when I was a kid. I used to buy them as gifts for people. And it's just fun to find these old sculpted vintage candles. So this is a little turtle candle. I paid like $1.99 for him, but I'm going to keep him for a little bit. I will probably try to sell him, but I don't think there's a lot of resale value in him at all. But then yesterday, oh my gosh. So I went to two places yesterday. One of them was not a Goodwill. It had a lot of clothing. And so I spent a lot of time going through clothing racks. I found a few interesting pieces. So this first one, it's a brand called Fig and Flowers. It's an Abercrombie brand. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. So it is an embroidered top. Hang on, there we go. It's an embroidered top. The sleeves are embroidered. The back is this really fun, lacy kind of fabric pattern. So it was just in really, really good shape. Looks like I got it a little wrinkled just now. But anyway, I think it's a size large. Yeah. It's, like I said, an Abercrombie brand, and these are actually selling around 50 to 60. Let's see, let me just double check this. 45 to 60. I did see a listing this morning a little bit lower than 50. I paid $5.99 for it. So for that, for 45 to 60, that was a no-brainer. So I was really excited about that. It just, you know, I mean, tons and tons of shirts, you know, you're just constantly going through them and things of quality jump out and then you look them up. And I was really pleasantly surprised by that one. The next one I was really excited about in the men's section, I found a Brooks Brothers sweater, extra large, 100% merino wool. So it's beautiful. In their light, there were no issues. When I got home here, it looks like there's a small discoloration, like a stain. So I'm going to take this one to the dry cleaner and see if they can get that squared away. If they can, and they can get that out, that is a $65 retail value, or basically that's what these guys are selling for right now. The zipper works, everything's in excellent condition, there's no pulls, there's no real signs of wear other than that tiny little stain that I didn't notice before. So I paid $7.99 for that. I'm just going to show you the clothes first and then we'll show you the super exciting stuff. Okay, I also picked up the Saucony these sneakers. I paid $15.99, so I paid up for these, but they are selling, like sell-through is like 45, or sorry, the sale price is like 45 to 60 on these, some higher, some lower. These are in really, really good condition. I don't see a lot in this colorway. I saw one that was sold at 43, but many of the others in different colorways are, you know, 65-ish. So I'm not really sure exactly, but I'm pretty sure this was a good buy at $15.99. Other thing that I was excited about, I found a 4XL gorgeous flannel, really heavy flannel Cabela's shirt. And this one has no issues at all. It's in perfect condition. It's beautiful. Like I said, 4XL, I paid $7.99 for that. They're selling, you know, 30, 35-ish on that. But I thought that was an exciting buy. And then this one, you know, is iffy. This is a work shirt for Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's the brand actually says, "Make the Colonel Proud." It's got a little Colonel Sanders on the sleeve. It's a button down, black with white stripes. I don't see any listed like this right now. They were looking like 15 to 20, 15 to 25 for similars. Not sure about that. I paid $5.99 for it. I figured I could make about 10 bucks on it. I think it might not sell right away. So, you know, sometimes you just kind of do things in the moment. I've told you that before. The other things I picked up there were really, I picked up a couple mugs. Now, one of them is a Laurel Birch. We've talked about Laurel Birch before. This one has a horse and butterflies, actually horses and butterflies. It's really beautiful. It's signed with the Laurel Birch on it here. And I looked up Laurel Birch because I was listing the lion mug that we found a week or two ago. And she was an amazing woman. She passed in 2016, I want to say. Ooh, is that right? Recently, I think 2016. She had a bone disease that made her bones like really brittle, that would break all the time. And so she really, you know, she was in a lot of pain. She really suffered, but she was so incredibly creative. I'm just really impressed by her. You know, her work is amazing. She seems like quite the amazing woman. I did post links to her bio in the listing that I have up right now on eBay for the lion mug. And I'll probably copy that when I do the horse mug. I will probably copy that information in there as well. So that's super exciting. I paid very little. I paid $1.99 for the Laurel Birch mug, and these are selling right around 20? Yeah, 14 to 20. A lot of them at $16.99, some at $14.99, some at 20. I actually saw one at 22. And those are sold. Those are sold. So good buy on that. Laurel Birch, every time I see, I will pick up if it's in good condition. Love that. And then I picked up this Burton & Burton. You know, I had that ladybug last week, the Burton & Burton cookie jar. So I hadn't heard of that company until then. And then I found this mug, and it's got these three-dimensional bees all over it. And I thought that was really different. So that is also Burton & Burton. It still has, it just says Burton right now because it's still got its original sticker on it. So it's new. Just really pretty. It looks like when they originally sold, they had a little bow on the handle. So that bow is not here. I don't have the box. But I paid $2.99 for this one. They're selling around 11 or 12. So, I mean, it's not a huge deal on that, but I just thought it was so interesting and different that I picked it up. And I think that's everything I picked up at stop number 1. Now, stop number 2, okay, this is going to be a short video today because I don't have a ton of things, but I have some amazing things. I'm going to show you the least awesome things first. All right, so the thing that may or may not be good, this is an onyx vase, and there's a lot of onyx out there in the world. The ones like this that are selling like 45 to 60, I think. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 45 to 60. And this has some beautiful coloration on it. It's heavy. It's carved from a piece of stone. It's just really pretty. It's in perfect condition. Like, there's no issues with it at all. So, you know, I'm not really sure. I paid $6.99. It was the most expensive thing that I bought last night. but not counting the sneakers at the previous stop. But I don't know, I couldn't leave it. It reminded me so much of my dad. I couldn't leave it. My dad was into rock collecting, and I don't know. I think it'll sell. I hope it'll sell. If not, it will live with me for a while. So I picked that up. And the other not so exciting but semi-exciting thing, I found this FAO Schwartz Nutcracker mug. It's got a nutcracker face. I'll probably save that till next Christmas. It's got the FAO Schwartz. It says FAO on the side. It's in excellent condition. There was another one with it that was all cracked and broken inside. This one is not. So I picked that up for $1.99. They are selling for $16.99. They're sold comps online for $16.99. He does not have a ring on his nose. That is a reflection of my new ring light. All right, so that's that. Now we're going to get to the three really, really, really exciting things. And I'm not sure where to start. I think I'm going to start with the purse, since I have that on top. So Goodwill messed up for once on a purse, because typically they price things crazy high. So this is apparently new. It is leather. It is a company called Makowski. I had never heard of them before, but these purses are selling over $100. It is lined. The lining actually says Makowski all over it. Whoops, got a little fuzz in there. But like, there's nothing to indicate that this has ever been used. The handles are in perfect condition. There's no schmutz inside, like there's no fuzz or anything in any of the pockets. The brass, the chrome is in beautiful condition. It's really gorgeous. So this is a leather purse. I paid $4.99 for it, and they had just put it out. It was on a fresh cart. Typically something like this at Goodwill is like $14.99 or $19.99. I was really surprised to see it at $4.99. And when I looked it up and saw the comps over $100, I was kind of silently jumping. Really exciting. So I'm going to get this up in the next week or two. The things that have the really high margins, I like to try to get listed ASAP to try to get some money back out. So that one is exciting. All right, I'm going to save this one for last because it's my fave. All right, and then this is also exciting. I put it in demo mode so I could show you. So it's a little past Christmas, but this is the reindeer. It is the Home Accents Holiday Animated LED Reindeer. He's got antennae that have lights, and I have him in demo mode. Hopefully this works. We'll give it a shot. You get the idea. I don't need to play all of it. But he's got 3 songs. Let's see if I click it again, if it goes to the next song. Okay, and then one more song. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Okay. Anyway, you get the idea. He's got 3 songs. He sings them all the way through. He can mount to the wall. He's never been used. I put new batteries in him so I could play all the fun things for you guys. I bought him for $4.99. The comps, and there are many, many sold comps at $49 and $50. So turning $4.99 into $49.99. I'll do that every day. So now the big decision is, do I list him now and maybe take a little bit less, or wait till next Christmas? So I got to think about that, and I will think about that, but I was so excited. He was on a bottom shelf. He was upside down, and most of the shelves were pretty picked over, and yet there he was. And the last one. So now, as you know, I had a tie-dye business, so I look at every single tie-dye in every store to see if they're worth anything. And this one got my attention because of the tie-dye, actually. And then I looked a little closer, and it had this really interesting imagery on it. And the label was something called Honey Bear. And I had no idea, because like I'm old, but I looked it up. I scanned it in the store. I used Google Lens. I looked it up, and it matched with something called Father John Misty, which is an artist, a musical artist. And this was a concert t-shirt from 2016. There are 2 listed. Now the solds are lower. There are 2 listed right now, one for $142 and one for 100 and change, 102, 103 or something like that. The sold is like 35 or 30 and change or whatever. So with 2 listed right now, and mine is in better condition. Like it looks brand new. The colors are so vibrant. It doesn't look like it's been worn. And if it was, it was just a couple times. I'll probably list it around 50. Because if the comps, or if the other 2 listings are right around 100 and the sold is around 30 something, then coming in somewhere in between, maybe 59, we'll at least get an offer. We'll at least get a bite on it. So I paid $4.99 for this. I was so excited. Like, you know, it's one of those things where you all of a sudden you've got 3 things in your cart that are going to 10x your money, and it's just like happy dance all the way home, right? So super exciting. It's been a great week. I did get a couple other things that I for myself that I'm not sharing. So anyway, I didn't do the math. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do the math before I talk to you guys. It looks like I think I spent like $50 at Salvation Army. I spent like 30 something at Goodwill, and then the first Goodwill I didn't spend much. Let's see, 5 and 4 is 9, 10. So I spent 12. So we spent 30, 80, 90, maybe 95. And we've easily got, even if I'm being conservative, just at the last place, 150, 175, almost 200 right there. And then with the other place, another 100. So maybe 350. So turning 95 into 350, something like that. I mean, it's not like fantastic, but it's not bad either, right? So it's just a matter of getting everything listed and all the things. So anyway, like, subscribe, please, please, please share. I've got, I think, 8 subscribers now. So we're moving up in the world. I'm kind of excited. So please do like, please do share, comment. Like, all your interactions and stuff actually help the algorithm and help my videos get shown. Now that we've got the horizontal thing worked out, you know, maybe the next step down the road will be trying to do some videos in stores, but that may be a bit down the road. I also need to work on how to edit the videos, because these are just straight stream of consciousness. So anyway, thanks so much for spending some time with me. Have a happy new year, and we will see you in 2024. Bye.